Hello everyone, today let's solve the problem number 1633. Percentage of users attended a contest, right? So what the question states here, we have to write a SQL query to find the percentage of users registered in each contest. So we have to write a SQL query to find the percentage of users registered in each contest, right? So in each contest, we have to find the percentage of users registered, right? So it has to be rounded to 2 decimal places. So that's they have given the percentage has to be rounded to 2 decimal places. They have strictly given, means we will be making use of the round keyword. So this is one of the hints they have given. So return the result table ordered by percentage in descending order. In for this particular question, they have strictly mentioned we have to return the result table ordered by percentage in descending order. Means we'll be going with the order by clause. Basically DESC we will be making use of, right? To this one, order the percentage in descending order. So they have given 2 hints here. We'll be going with the round keyword and we'll be going with the this one, order by clause here. So return the result table ordered by percentage in descending order. So this is very important, keep this in mind. So in case of a tie, so we have to order it by contest ID in the ascending order. So in case of a tie, they have clearly mentioned, so we have to order it by the contest ID in ascending order. So just keep this in mind. So in case of a tie, we have to order it by the contest ID in ascending order. So just keep this in mind. This is very important. So the first step here is we are going with the this one. So we have 2 tables here. One is users and one is register. So in the users, we have user ID and username. One is of the type integer and username is of the type varchar. This is fine. So we have in the register table, we have contest ID and the user ID. Both are of the type integer. So they have given clearly here. So let's come to example 1 here in this case, right? So let's come to the example 1 in this case, right? So here in this case, we have user ID 6, 2 and 7 and the username we have Alice, Bob as well as Alex, right? Alice, Bob and Alex. In the registration table, we have contest IDs here. You can clearly see. The registration table we have contest IDs 215, 29, 209, 208, 210. They have given until here 210, right? So user ID they have given 622 66676 777 So output that we need to get here is we have to calculate the percentage, right? If you remember the question, what the question said here, we have to write the SQL query to find the percentage of users registered in each contest. So in this case, we have see here 208, 209, 210 like that. So we have the contest ID here. So we have 208, 209, 210, 215 and 207. These are the contest IDs we have, right? You can clearly see they are duplicate. There are duplicate present in the contest ID, but these are the 5. So duplicates are present, we have to find the percentage, right? As duplicates are present, we have to find the percentage of users registered in each contest, right? In this case, we have 5 contest IDs 208, 209, 210, 215 and 207. So what is the percentage here? The percentage we got here is 100, 100, 100, 66.67 and 33.33. How we got this one? Basically, so we have to calculate this one, right? So just give me a second here. Yeah, how we got 100, 100, 100, 66 and 33.33 here? In this case, we have to calculate the percentage. That's what they have given in the question. So here total number of users we have is 3. We know that one, right? So one is Alice, Bob and Alex. So Alice, I'll just give here A. For the Alex, I will give AX, right? So this is fine. We have 3 users, Alex, Bob and Alex here. So contest 208, we have 3 by 3. So we have 3 contests. So this one will be 3 by 3 in this case. So this will be 100%, right? So 3 by 3 is nothing but 1. In this case, this will be 100%. So we have got 100% here. So for the contest 209, again we have 3 by 3 here in this case. So again this will be 100% as well, right? So this will be 100% as well. I hope this is clear, the second one. So the third one, for the 210 also we have 3 by 3. So this will be in this case 100% as well, right? So this will be 100% as well. So this will be 100% as well. I hope this is clear, first three. So what about the fourth one? This one, 215, 215 they have given, right? So this will be, if you see here, 215, and just give me a second, let me do one thing, let me scroll here, just give me a second here. So here you can clearly see 215, 215, twice we have here, right? So this will be in this case, here 209 we had thrice, I think, for the 208, 209 and 210, 210, 209, 209, 209, 3 times, 3 by 3 we went, so 100%, right? So here in this case for the 208 we went 3 times as well. So here you can clearly see 1, 2, 3. This one 3 by 3, again 100%, right? So for the 210 we went with 3 times, nothing but 1, 2, 3 here. This one 3 here, right? So in this case also 3 by 3 is 100% we got. So next we are going with the 215. 215 we have twice, man, see here. This is 1 and this is twice. So this will be 2 by 3 in this case. So this will be 66.67% we get. So we have to round off to 2 decimal places. So we are going with the 2 decimal places here. 66.67 we get in this case, right? So the final one here we have is 207. Here you can clearly see it is present only once here in this case. This will be 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 will be 33.33. We have to this one decimal places, 2 decimal places, right? So we have to round off to 2 decimal places in this case. So the output will be 33.33%. Here this is 66.67% and this is 33.33% in this case, right? So now we know how we got 100% for the first three, and for the 215 how we got 66.67, and for the 207 how we got 33.37%. So this is the formula that will be going with basically, right? So here see 100, 100, 100, 66.67 and 33.33. I hope this is clear. They have clearly mentioned in the explanation as well. They have clearly explained here. So all the users registered in contest, so 208, 209 and 210, the percentage is 100%. We sort them in the answer table by contest ID in ascending order. In the question they have asked, if we have the same 100% or if we have certain percent, that is repeated here, we have 100% thrice, right? If it is repeated, then we have to sort them in the ascending order based on the contest ID, right here. So in the ascending order we are sorting the contest ID. So first we got 208 here, second we got 209, then we got 210 here, right? So they have clearly mentioned in the question. I have said that multiple times while explaining the question as well, right? I hope this is clear. Next comes 215 and it was 66.67 and 207 33.33%. So Alice and Alex registered in the contest 215 and the percentage is 2 by 3. So I have showed this one, as well as Bob registered in the contest 207 and the percentage here is 1 by 3 into 100. In this case we got this one 33.33. So I directly went with 2 by 3 into 100 we didn't do, right? Sorry. So just calculate that one in just go with into 100. So you'll get 66 point, else you will get 6.67 rather than 66.67. So just multiply that one by 100 point something, you will get into 100, you will get it, it will be 66.67 here. Same goes with this one as well, it will be 33.33% here. So I hope the question is completely clear. What we need to do is completely clear as well, right? So let's discuss the approach first and then write the way. So here in this case you can clearly see the first step here is we have to count the total number of years. We have to count the total number of years. We are counting the total number of years here. So we will use a subquery. Just keep this in mind. This is very important. We'll be making use of the subquery to calculate the total number of unique users in the user table. We have to calculate the unique users in the user table. So then only we can calculate the IDs as well, right? So 208 contest IDs, 208, 209 that we went with. So initially we will use a subquery to calculate the total number of unique users in the users table. So this is the first step. So this value will be used to compute the percentage of registered users for each contest. This is important. Just keep this in mind, but make sure that you will remember this one. Use a subquery to calculate the total number of unique users in the users table. So this is very important. So let's move on with the second step here. So we have to count the number of unique users registered in each contest. So that's what we need to do, right? So we have to compute later. For to compute later, first we need to count the number of unique users registered in the each contest, right? So we will be making use of, whenever we need to count the number of unique users, we will be going with the count user. You would have already guessed this one, right? So we will be making use of the count user that is given by MySQL or MySQL, right? So we will be going with the count of distinct user underscore ID to count how many unique users registered in each contest from the registered table. So from the registered table we are taking this one. This is important, right? So next we will be grouping by the contest ID. We saw this one in the question. If we have this one 100%, 100% and 100% we had for first two IDs 208, 209 and 210, if you remember, right? So in this case, suppose it should have been 209, 210 and 208 here in this case. So in this case what we will do, all the three have 100%. In this case we will group by, means we will sort this one in the ascending order. This comes 208 comes first, 209 comes first, 210 comes first. Sort the contest ID in the ascending order if the value is same, right? If the value is same, right? So in this case we will group by contest ID to get the registration count for each count. So this is very important, second step. So third step, we have to calculate the percentage, right? So we saw that one. So we did that one, right? 2 by 3 into 100. If you remember, 1 by 3 into 100, 3 by 3 into 100. For the first three, we went with 3 by 3 into 100. We got 100%. So for the second one, we got 66.67%, 2 by 3 into 100. So for the third one, we got 1 by 3 into 100, 33.33, I think we got. Yeah, this is what we have to calculate the percentage here, right? We have to calculate the percentage here on this case. So we will divide the number of registered users by the total number of years and we will multiply by 100. That's what I showed here, right here. You can we can clearly see here. That's what I showed here. So we have to round off to the two decimal places. That is the reason we'll be making use of the round keyword. This one I said while explaining the question itself. I had said this one, right? So I hope we will be going with the round keyword here. So use round keyword to round the result to two decimal places here. So we will use round to round the result to two decimal places. So this is very important. Let's move on with the fourth step here. We have to sort the result, or we will sort the result here in this case, right? So based on the result, if we have the same number, we have to sort them in the ascending order based on the contest ID, right? So we will order the results by percentage. So we have already discussed this one. We will be making use of the order by clause. You have already guessed this one, right? So we will be making use of the order by clause. In this case, we will order the results by percentage and descending order, right? So in the descending order, we will be order the results by percentage in descending order. So the final step here is, if there is a tie, then order the contest ID by ascending order. That's what I was telling. So we will order the results by percentage in the descending order. First came 100%, 100%, then came 66.67%, then came 33.3%, right? So this is for the first, this one. We will be ordering the result by percentage in the descending order. This is the first step. So if there is a tie, order the contest ID by the descending order. In this case, contest ID came, this one is this one. Order the results. So this one is results, right? So this one we are speaking of contest ID. So for the contest ID 208, 209 and 210, we have 100%, right? So this was basically 209, 210 and 208 here in this case, right? So we will if there is a tie, then we will order by contest ID in the ascending order. So when we order in the contest, in the ascending order, this will be 208, this will be 209, and this will be 210, right, in this case, right? So I hope this is clear. So if there is a tie, we will order by contest ID in the ascending order. So these are the 4 steps that we'll be going with. So this is the approach that we will follow to write the query, right? So the first step here is we will count the total number of years. After counting the total number of years, we will count the number of unique users registered in each contest. Then the third step here is we will calculate the percentage, and the fourth step here is we will sort the result. So these are the 4 steps that we'll be going with. I hope I hope the approach is completely clear. I hope all the 4 steps are completely clear, right? So now let's start writing the query. So now let's start writing the query. The first step, if you remember, we have to get the total number of unique users, right? So I'll be going with here with total users, as we need to get the total number of unique users. I'll be going with the total users. Let me go with the as keyword here. So we have discussed this one. We'll be going with the count, right? So count of, let me go with the star as. So here this will be total. This is coming from the user tables, users table, right? So this table this is coming from. So I'll just give you from users in this case. So I hope this is clear. So next step here is second step here. So we have to count the number of unique users that is registered in each contest. So again, I'm telling we have to count the number of unique users, right? That is registered in each contest. Here in this case, register count as here. So we have to count the number of unique users that is registered in each count, right? So how can we articulate this one in the form of query? So let's go with the select first. Let's see select. So I'll just go with contest underscore ID here, and this one here, let's go with the count. So we need the unique users, right? So we have the this one distinct keyword and SQL. So we can make use of the distinct here. In this case, I'll just go with a distinct based on the user ID, right? So we have to count the number of unique users registered in each content. So each contest, sorry, as. So I'll just make use of the as keyword here, register, reg. I'll just from register, right? So this is coming from the register table. This one, we know this one, right? Simple to understand. So this one I'll just give here from register. So we have to group by contest ID. So we have discussed this one in the step 2, I think. Step 2 or step 1, I don't know. So step 2, yeah, sorry. We discussed this one in the step 2. So let's group this one by contest ID. So let me go with here, group by contest. So this one contest ID. This is fine. So I hope this is clear. Let's move on with the final step here. Let's calculate the percentage and sort the result. So when I say calculate the percentage, so we have to calculate the percentage, right? We did that one, 2 by 3 into 100, 3 by 3 into 100. So 1 by 3 into 100, based on number of times, based on the number of times contest ID was there in the table, in the register table, I think. So yeah, that one we need to articulate that one in the form of query. So we are calculating the percentage and we are sorting the result here. So let's quickly write this one, the third step here, select r dot contest ID here. This is fine. So we are going with round here, round of r dot registration by t dot total. This is fine, into 100. This is fine as well. So we have to round this one to the round off to 2 decimal places, right? So that is the reason I'm making use of 2 here. So that is the reason I'm making use of keyword round as well. So I hope this is clear. We have already discussed this one as percentage, right? So I'll just go with here percentage. This is fine. From we'll go with registration count as well as the total users. So this one I'll just go with the registration count r, and also total underscore users, this one t. This is easy, right? So finally we have to order by this one percentage. We are going with the descending order. So 100% came first, 66.67% came first. In the last approach we discussed the same thing. Third, the last step in the approach, we discussed the same thing, right? So percentage we are sorting in the descending order, and contest id, if we have the same value for the this one percentage, then we are sorting them by ascending order. We are sorting the contest id in the ascending order. So that's what we have to articulate or implement the same thing in the form of query here. So I'll just give here order by percentage desc here, descending order. So r dot contest underscore id here, this one asc. This is fine. So this is it for the query. So let me hit the run button. I hope this works. Let's see. So here you can clearly see the sample test case is getting passed. Means I hope this works for all the test cases. Let me hit the submit button. So yeah, you can clearly see here all the test cases are getting passed. Means the query works absolutely correct on this case, right? I hope whatever the query that we have written is completely clear, right? For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.